Hello my lovely friends, this is episode number 2 of Asking for and Giving Directions in English. Number 1. Behind. As you can see, the dog is behind the man. Number 2. Across from, opposite, and facing. These three phrases have all the same meanings, with the difference that across from is merely used in the United States and is kind of American, while opposite and facing are both British. For example, the park is across from the school. The park is facing the school. And we can also say, the park is opposite the school. Number 3. Between. The school is between the library and the bank. Number 4. In front of. The dog is in front of the man. Number 5. Near. Next to. And generally speaking we say beside. As you can see in the picture, for example, the restaurant is next to the bank. Note guys, next to is used to express a location that is exactly beside a place, person, or thing, while near is used to express a location that is approximately beside a place, person, or thing. Here, when you say I'm sitting next to my dad, means you're sitting on the chair exactly beside your dad, as you can see in the picture. And B, I'm sitting near my dad, means you're sitting somewhere near your dad, like 1, 2, 3, or even more meters away. Though they have both the same meanings, I hope you have realized the difference. Number 6. Just around the corner means the state of being near somebody or something. For example, you're walking on the street and someone asks you, "Excuse me, is there a fast food restaurant around here?" Then, to respond to the question, you can say, "There's a great restaurant just around the corner." When you use this sentence, it means you don't know exactly where the restaurant is located, but you remember something, that there was a great restaurant around there. Number 7. Alley. It's a narrow passageway between or behind buildings. Number 8. Blind alley or dead end. It's a passage that does not have an exit. For example, we're at a blind alley. We'll have to turn around, or turn around and drive back. Number 9. Turn round, or turn around, means to rotate around the center, as you can see in the facing picture. For example, she turned the car around and drove back home. Number 10. You can't miss it, means you'll see or find it easily. For example, after you make a right, you will see a yellow apartment. You can't miss it. Number 11. Do a U-turn. Or you can say, make a U-turn. Means a turn made by a car in order to go back in the direction from which it has come. For example, it's illegal to do or to make a U-turn on a motorway. Note: in British English we say motorway, and in American English we say highway or freeway. A motorway or a highway is a wide road with at least 2 lanes in each direction, where traffic can travel fast for long distances between large towns. Crossroad or intersection is a point at which two or more roads intersect. And T-junction or T-intersection is a junction in the shape of a T. Number 12. One-way street. It's a road in which traffic is only allowed to proceed in one direction. For example, yesterday I was fined for driving the wrong way down a one-way street. Here, when you say I was fined, typically by the police, it means you were punished for not obeying a rule or a law. And you have to pay some money for that. And as you can see, this is called the footbridge, pedestrian bridge, pedestrian overpass, and sometimes you may hear pedestrian overcrossing. This type of bridge is only designed for pedestrians. Number 12. Pedestrian underpass. As shown in the facing picture, it's a pass that goes through something, such as a busy road allowing people to go from one side to another. Number 13. Turning. It's a reversing in a road. For example, go straight on, until, or till you get to a turning. As you can see in the picture, this is called a turning. One more example. Turn left at the second turning. It means that when you get to the second turning, just turn left. Number 14. Zebra crossing. Pedestrian crossing. Or we can also say crosswalk. As you can see, zebra crossing and pedestrian crossing are both used in British English, while crosswalk is mainly used in American English. For example, it's safer to cross the road at zebra crossing. Number 15. How far is it? Imagine you're walking on the street and a passerby stops you asking for directions. After showing him the directions, you may be asked, "Excuse me, how far is it?" To respond to this question, if the place is not really far, you can say, "Not too far," "It's not far," or "It's not far from here." Or if you approximately know how long it takes, you can say, "It's a 10-minute walk from here," or "It's a 50-minute walk from here." And if the related place is pretty far, you can say, "It's pretty far away," or "It's far from here." For example, you can say, "It'll take 1 hour to get there. You need to take a cab," or "taxi." Here, cab is American and taxi is British. Number 16. Excuse me, how can I get to the Central Post Office? A. Go straight on, then tail left at the traffic light. The post office is about 100 meters on your left. You can't miss it. B. Go past the level crossing and then take a right at the taxi rank. As said in the past slide, a taxi cab stand, also called taxi rank, cab stand, taxi stand, and cab rank, is a queue area on a street or a private property where taxi cabs, line up to wait for passengers or to be hired. As you can see in the picture, a level crossing is an intersection where a railway line crosses a road, path, airport runway at the same level.